You are welcome to our channel. Remember to give us your thumbs up. Make sure you like and share. In the news today, First City Minister Wike returned from London. Boast of projects Tinubu will commission in May. According to ESET TV on Monday, 14th April 2025, Federal Capital Territory Minister Nyesom Wike has announced that President Bola Tinubu will commission several projects in the FCT to mark his second year in office. According to Wike, the commissioning of these projects will begin on May 27 and conclude on June 6. This development comes as Wike returns from a trip to London. The projects slated for commissioning include the 30.4-kilometer A2-Pi and Pi Gomani Road projects in Kwali Area Council of the FCT, which Wike inspected recently. This infrastructure development aims to enhance the connectivity and accessibility within the FCT. The commissioning of these projects will not only boost the FCT's infrastructure but also demonstrate President Tinubu's commitment to improving the lives of Nigerians. Wike's statement suggests that the projects are nearing completion and are ready for handover to the public. In preparation for the commissioning, Wike had been inspecting various projects. This indicates the minister's dedication to ensuring that the projects meet the required standards before being handed over to the public. The commissioning of these projects will likely have a positive impact on the FCT's development, enhancing the quality of life for its residents. It will also showcase the government's efforts in addressing infrastructure challenges. As the projects are completed and commissioned, it will be essential to assess their impacts on the community and the overall development of the FCT. There is one thing that can't be taken away from Nyesom Wike, the immediate Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, is the fact that he's a performing governor. He has this confidence, and I don't know, this aura around him to do well when it comes to giving infrastructure to the people. Well, he may not be good in any other thing. He might even be a thug in some behaviors and some manners. He might even be a ruffian too. It might even be, whatever adjective you want to use for him, whether it's negative or it's positive. But when it comes to infrastructural development, delivery infrastructural dividends of democracy, give it to Wike. No wonder he happens to be the this day man of the year. It's a sister station of this day who happens to be Arise TV that have been criticizing Wike back to back, even for over 2-3 years. Is the one that is even whose sister Jesse is giving Wike a man of the year among all other ministers, meaning that because we were hearing the chairman of the Arise News then and this day said that the issue has to do with the voting, that it is not the Arise or the this day that voted, it is the public that voted, and people will vote a Wike that is the best performing minister, man of the year, in that regard. What are we trying to say? That even though these are the set of people that receive the highest number of criticism, it seems as if they understand how to be magnanimous, to have a large heart, to hear corrections, and then they tend to, in wisdom, go inside and take to the criticisms sent to them, and then they turn it to gold. And with this confidence, this man who just returned from abroad, London, is now trying to tell the whole community in Rivers State that Mr. President has some projects to commission. He said this when he went to inspect a particular one that is 30.4-kilometer road within the FCT. That is wonderful. We can't take that away from Wike. Yes, because when he does good, let's say it. And if it's wrong too, we've been saying it all the while. But this time around, this man has been able to deliver this. Now, the point now is this. It is one thing to deliver, it's another thing to maintain. And maintenance is in two phases, in the hand of the government and also in the hand of the people. I hope Nigerians will know now when the road is, delivered, they will be burning things on the road, reducing the last span, and also weakening every other, thing on the road. And on the part of the government, I hope they will not just, do the road, deliver it, and then go and sit down. And this is where the work of FEMA comes in. They are supposed to be patrolling the highways or the roads all the time 24/7, so that where there is a slight pothole they can easily quickly fix it and then allow the road to be long lasting. This is very, very important. And Mr. Wike said that he's trying to make sure that this infrastructure is commissioned by the president to mark his second year in office. That is working towards May 29. And he said Mr. President will start commissioning from May 27. That till June 6, that is if Mr. President is not busy. But then if you look at May 27 to June 6, that is more than about 10 days of commissioning. It means if there is nothing at all, Wike has 10 different infrastructures or projects, let's call it that way, that he wants the president to commission. And let's look at it, let's do the mathematics. If each minister, that is this number of ministers that the president, and maybe there are 46 or something, decide to present 10 projects every year that is tangible, reasonable, long lasting, and is going to have a great effect on the people. You imagine the number of work that will have been done in a year. Let's put it that way. That is at the federal level. 10 for the number of ministers that the president has in his cabinet right now, and they are about over 40. That's about 400 projects done in a year. I think his colleague need to learn from him, honestly speaking. And also the public need to, call these people to book. Let us keep them to their toes. And it will not be bad if the president decide to use the score sheet of Minister Wike as a standard for others. Of course, some ministry may want to say that they may not have a big project to do. There is nothing like that. Why is it a ministry? Why are you putting there? It may not be an infrastructural project. It may be maybe a software or whatever, but it may not be tangible, but people will feel it. These are some of the things we are saying, and the focus they need, because I've been wondering, how is Wike being focused while he's still fighting Fubara? He's still giving instruction to his foot soldiers to do one or two things, even within the PDPs, even having a loggerhead there, and still his assignment as a minister of the Federal Capital Territory is not lagging behind. I think Wike is a force and is a man to really study, and let other ministers go and sit down with him and let them learn from this man. And to a large extent, of course, if we continue in this space, FCT is going to be a different place entirely by the end of this first tenure. Remember to like and to share, and also make sure you give us your thumbs up. Thank you for visiting.